this game.
But that's the thing about Anakin, right? Like I've seen this guy play for so many years now, and once you lose them, you want to be.
So chat, this game was my win condition.
He just has this
I knew regardless of what happened in my games against Tejan or Callum Bukes, regardless of what that game, I had to win this game. I had to win these games. No matter what, I had to. Like Anakin was also on the... Actually, this was Anakin's first game. So Anakin was still up. Anakin was on 4 points. He was still up. This was his first game of this day. It was funny because there was a delay. There was a delay. My game versus Anakin was supposed to be earlier. When I played Tejan was when I was supposed to play Anakin. But he had to go to the toilet. So he left for a bit. And then he came back. He was like, sorry, man. I had to go to the toilet. Sorry about that. So like, because people were like, wait. Because I saw on the 10-0 restream, they were like, oh, did you know, is Anakin sick? Why is there a delay? What's going on with Anakin? Where is he? Where is he? He just had to go to the toilet. Like, sorry, man. I was in the bathroom. Then he came out.
Ability to close out against
How much the Heihachi jacket? I think I can't remember. It would be on the. I don't know if they're still in stock. It's on the 10-0, the 10-0 merch page. 10-0.gg/merch. I remember that from my commentary call outs. I'm such a good commentator.
He's just so good at adapting and changing.
Oh,
it's just like you just
guys, you know, I said this earlier. I don't know why I tweeted this as well. Which is why you guys should all follow me on Twitter. I don't know why the first game of the sets I play like a fucking bot. I don't know why I do that.
Your finger on it.
I'm sorry.
Like, you may have put your finger on it, and it's just
I
like,
apologize.
that was not the answer there.
I'll let you guys know the adjustment I made. If you haven't seen this, oh, you.
That's all I like to hear.
Wait, were they cheering? What were they cheering?
What about K-Wiz? That's all I like to hear.
I actually didn't hear that when I was playing. But yeah, if you've ever thought a player can play bad before, this first set will surprise you, I think. This first game. How's the experience seeing Harada in the Tekken 8 trailer? I'll talk about the Tekken 8 trailer later, I think. I've seen Harada. This is like my third time meeting Harada, I think. He was at EVO, he was at Combo Breaker.
You're like, I can beat that guy. He only does jackhammer and down 2 and down back 1. I can beat that.
Dude, thanks to the follow.
No, it's not as easy. You know, he makes his character look so, you know, simple. You know, it's just forward.
God, I look like
it's just down back 1 here.
Garbage.
He's planning to see sometimes hitting that one blue uppercut now.
Look a punish.
Very, very good for him, man. Look at the block punishment.
Oh
My goodness.
This guy can't break those. Bro, I was watching. I saw the 10-0 homebrew restream, man. Fucking Margin Spooky, Margin Obama Spooky, and fucking Matt were roasting the shit out of me, man. This guy can't break those. He can't break those. And like, I can't even be mad about it. Like, I can't even be mad about it. Because
I mean, Anakin's so scary.
Just didn't break fucking those.
It's like a simple move.
I just didn't. And here you see here. I'm gonna start talking to myself.
Dude, and the thing
I'm gonna start talking to myself.
And he just new day. I'm just gonna pick up where I left off, make it 5-0.
Are we gonna get a first perfect? Because you know the maximum you get is 10 points. Are we gonna see a first perfect 10 points?
No way, dude.
Look at this crazy guy talking to himself, man.
Statement to make.
Crazy fucking guy. Crazy fucking guy talking to himself.
If he can make a 10 in this group, that would be ridiculous.
I believe in Anakin.
Basically, what I said was, you're worrying too much about what he's gonna do. Play your fucking game, you idiot. And then I think the same thing happened against Artif and John Ding. Too focused on what they're gonna do, not playing my game. Because why am I playing Anakin's game? Tekken's a 2-player game. But when I play Hwarang Good, it's a 1-player game. It's Hwarang's game, but not when I do that. Not when I do that. It's still Anakin's game. I'm sorry, I apologize. Shit.
The best. Of course. And you know, this is where you want to come to play the best.
You know, what Bubsy said is right though. Like that was my initial thoughts when the group was drawn. I said, okay. I like my group. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Yeah, I mean,
So I had no complaints about my group at all.
Oh gosh, down back. This is
And I
so
chat
just
on
the
everything. I
relentless
promise you, I
low
low
end.
parried
Yeah, and
one of
the
those
thing
somewhere.
is about it, maybe
I was consistently trying. If is I think maybe is this plus one? No, I could have low parried there. Maybe I backdash low parried there because I definitely low parried this. Maybe I backdash low parried there, which is why that happened. And that must be plus enough to the point you can't low parry, right? Because I definitely low parried there. I promise you, I low parried something. So I think the first one I backdash and then low parried, and the backdash got caught, which is why I got hit. But there I must have low parried, but it must be so plus you can't low parry there. We'll find out later on.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't the cross chop. It wasn't the cross chop.
But it's just the mind games, you know. The so plus on the full crouch, down back ones. It's just a guess.
Yeah, what Bubsy's saying there. So plus on the full crouch down back ones, it could have been that, which is why I couldn't low parry.
There we go. Trying to implement the flamingo.
Oh, and this was what Dinosaur. So here's the thing. I spoke to Dinosaur the day before, even before the groups were drawn, and he was like, oh, and one thing, if you play Anakin on left flamingo, 3 forwards.
It's just a guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's 4.
So you know when you do basically in the infinite kick, so he keeps going 3 forward, 3 forward. On that, Anakin will always mash a forward 2, always. So what Dinosaur was like, I want you to try do a 3, delay the 4 and counter hit him and try and get a back 3 off of it. Because if that 4 lands counter hit, right flamingo back 3 is guaranteed. But that time he didn't, because I guess the animation's a bit different. He didn't react to it. I didn't try it early. He wasn't forward 2 much in the set anyway. But I should have held on to that for a bit later. But I just wanted to see if it would work. That one was just for Dinosaur. That was just for Dinosaur.
Jack has a hard time finding out against the wall.
Nice.
Look at the call out though, man. Anakin's been so sharp and sidestep into the down 4-2 for
Good
K-Wiz
combo.
here.
Mix him. Mix. Die, robots. Die.
Power of Taekwondo.
I love it. Whenever Hwoarang does a punch move, the power of Taekwondo. That's a Dinosaur special, man.
Trying to settle in him in a bit.
That sounded like a skyrocket that got jabbed out.
It's not a punish, is it? I don't think that was a punish.
Backlash dark. I love that option from Anakin. Gets the punish though.
It's so hard to punish out the wild anti-rest. Go for the low and get the mix. Here comes K-Wiz.
I don't think I swept him much this set as well.
You know, you're not gonna guess right.
Dinosaur is a legend of the UK scene. One of our best players for a very long time. He's a Brian main, but he plays a bunch of characters. Dinosaur is our Jimmy J, essentially, yeah.
Down back one.
Absolute legend.
Using that down back one. That was a big whiff on the down 4.
It's crazy as well because we're on Island Paradise. Like, it's funny when I pick Island Paradise. It's like it's a good game because it's like funny. It's like a spoiler. The moment I pick this stage, it's like a spoiler because you know I'm not gonna lose on this stage. You know I'm not gonna lose on this stage. You know.
And K-Wiz closes it out and ties it up 1 apiece.
It's like a spoiler when I pick this stage, man. It's like a spoiler. You know. Who's gonna win this game? We're going to 3rd game. It's crazy.
I see what you did. Okay.
This is crazy.
But here we go. Final game.
I don't know what I was listening to at this point.
Out there from K-Wiz, you know, guessing that Anakin was
at some point, chat, one of the songs that carried me through, I can't remember who I played against. Chat, it was a Baby Metal song. I think one of the first game I played, it was a Baby Metal song. I remember that's one of the games I went crazy, and I need to try and figure out where that game was. There was one song that sent me, oh man, that's what me like. What song was? I'm gonna play, chat. I think it was Megitsune. I think, bro. Chat. This fucking song was fucking playing. I can't remember who I was playing against. I can't remember, but like I was going off. While I was in 4-4 against Jack is so good because he can't do anything silly to get away. Like, you know, some characters will power crush and some characters will step it. Jack has to hold the mix, and I like while sending 4-4 against Anakin. I play strikers. I have a few striker songs in my tournament playlist as well because the strikers OSC is goated. Mad King, thank you for the follow. And chat, if you guys remember the NA versus EU 10v10, this was exactly how it went. Anakin won the first game. I won the second game. That was on Jungle Outpost 2 with Camo, though. Noble Wolf, thanks for follow. That was on Jungle Outpost 2 with Camo. Third game, Violet Systems. And, you know,
Anakin, though, was leading
you know, this was the exact same
Okay, just
Exact same lead up. When I said to at this point, I said to myself, okay, we're in the same spot, but I'm not gonna that. I don't like losing to someone once. I don't like it. I sure as hell do not ever want to lose to anyone twice. And being in the same situation as well, like, it makes me feel like I've not grown. I'm not doing any better. I'm not better than I was. How long ago was Combo Breaker chat? Like 9 months ago or some shit. It was May, June, July, August, September, October, November, January, February. Yeah, 9 months ago, chat. If I lost to Anakin again in this exact same situation, final game on Violet Systems, I'd feel like I hadn't improved in 9 months. A baby could have been born, and I'm still as shit as Tekken as I was 9 months ago. Fuck that.
Ooh, big jackhammer.
But I can't break those.
I don't think this is gonna kill because of the.
Can't do that. Just don't know how, apparently. So, chat, I think my thinking when it came to throw breaking against Anakin was I was on P2. And sometimes when I'm on P2, my brain reverses the break because the right arm comes out. Normally, I know that's a 2 throw, but because of the way the side switch works, I think it confuses my brain. I think that's why. Because that happens to me generally, and I think that was happening here. Because Jack has 1, 2, and 1+2. The 1+2 throws, I have no excuse for. Don't know why. I have no excuse for 1+2 throws, but 1 or 2. And back 4 was a big part of my game plan when we played in NA versus EU. So I remember to hold on to that and bring that for this set. It was a big part of my game plan, especially round start, because Anakin will love to start a round with like down 4-2. And I think back 4 in general was so good because if you time it so well, it's going to catch Jack's down back 1. I love it in this matchup.
The timing of that too, you have a beautiful
Low Paddy.
Yeah, talking about the time.
Perfect combo to get the wall. Hustle Wizard, thanks for the follow. Jack, oh, that's something as well. Jack's backdash is very good in this matchup. Jack has a deceptively good backdash. Martin, thanks for he's a deceptively good backdash. Deceptively good backdash. I think Joker would have made it out of group, didn't play at 11 p.m. day 1. That wasn't, I think Joker's biggest problem was he had to play him and Ryef. Like, so, at some point, Spag said they were training partners. They were the closest things to training partners could be. Joker went to Saudi to play with the guys. He played with Ryef so much. When we were at the venue, in general, warming up, Ryef was the #1 person that Joker played to warm up, but they played so much, and they just end up in the same group. And Joker ended up picking Heihachi first because I think he was thinking too much. He thought he'd played Feng so much against him. He thinks Heihachi's good against Jin. I think that's why he picks Heihachi as well, but I think he also overthought the fact he's been playing against his Feng so much. He might be used to his Feng. And his Feng did a lot of work in the second game, just came down to unfortunate situations. He probably should have picked Feng from the start. I don't think he should have picked Heihachi. And when me and Joker warmed up beforehand, he did play Heihachi. And I said to him, Heihachi's not looking good. I think you should just stick to Feng today. Maybe tomorrow you pull him out. But he picked Heihachi. You can't fault him for being confident. That was his main character. So you can't fault him for being confident in that. It was just the fact his main training partner, someone who had been playing for ages, back to back, on that day, the person he played the most to warm up, ended up being in his pool. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, this is going to go down to the wire.
Forward.
Chat, wait, I want to ask real quick, guys. What did you think about the group drawing process? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was a good way to make the groups? I want to know what you guys thought. Did you think it was a good way to make the groups the way that they did? Did you think the group draw was good? Did you think it was a good decision? Did you think it ran well? Did you think it made nice groups? Mid, nope, nah, it was boring. I mean, I don't even care about it being exciting. Like, was it a good idea? Horrible, awful. Whole format was garbonzo. The split between the 2 days was rough. Yes, it was. It was a 3-day tournament. It could have been. I've been saying it for a while. I think the Tekken World Tour Finals needs to be a 3-day event. Friday LCQ, Saturday groups, Sunday top 8. It needs to be a 3-day event. Arsene and Nee in the same group. So here's the thing, Shaiko. There were 4 groups and 5 players that sent two top seeds. There was going to be 1 group that had 2 top seeds in it. So that could have ended up being me and Joey. It could have ended up being me, Arsene. It could have been Nee and Joey. It could have been It could have been Arsene and it was Arsene. It could have been Arsene and Nobi. It could have been me and Nobi. Like, that was the potential. The fact that it ended up being Arsene and me was ridiculous. And then Chikarin ended up getting in that group as well because he was an LCQ winner. Like, they reshuffled. So 2 players from the same region couldn't have been in the same pool, excluding the LCQ winners. So I could not have been in the same pool as Joker. So when I actually picked Group D first, but I couldn't do that because that would have put me in the same pool as Joker. So I gave it back. They reshuffled, and then I picked Group B. King Electro 69. Thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. You only get one of those, so thank you for dropping it on me. And I did not play anyone in casuals, actually. I didn't get to play any other finalists. The schedule was just ridiculous, to be honest. It was a tough schedule. It was a tough schedule, but I didn't get to play anyone, unfortunately. I didn't get a chance to play Yonerang, unfortunately. But I do think it needs to be a 3-day event.
K-Wiz, you know, taking it toe-to-toe with Anakin here.
Yeah, this is going to go down to the wire.
Forward.
Peacekeeper all day.
I was thinking about Anakin, though. That one thing I've always known about him, and like the thing that makes him, the thing that makes or break Anakin is his timing. Like, you can see here after he did 2-jab, I was expecting the low. I twitched low parried. Just the timing of it.
Peacekeeper all day.
Just the timing of it. You know he's gonna do it. That's the thing with Anakin. You know exactly what he's gonna do. You just have no idea when.
Nice, that is not punishable.
I have no idea when. So many safe lows. Good while setting 4. I didn't get the chance to start the. I wanted the running power crush. I didn't have the chance to get.
Run a big counter
Look
hit.
at the damage.
Big boy damage here.
Anakin got the block though.
Blue stuff.
He survived.
No
toe
toe kick.
kick.
Oh gosh, what is the mix up
Mix
here?
time. Mix time.
I should have down forward one here. So what happened here? So this is something I've played. So you guys, I actually played against Anakin online. That was the first time we ever played with online in ranked for like an hour or something. Randomly, remember that was cool. Then we played Eddie versus EU. The one thing I noticed, there's one thing I noticed about him, and one thing I knew, I still know when I do RFS. I'm surprised I stayed down there as well. Like, I was patient.
Oh gosh, what is the mix?
When I do RFS down forward 4, I'm +1. I'm only +1. Anakin loves to dick jab in this situation because my only frame traps are high, so +1. And this actually happened earlier in the set. I did something into down forward 1. He dick jabbed. I don't think it was the same situation, but like, he did this to me before in NA versus EU, and I was just like, fuck. I knew it. I knew it as well. It was annoying because I knew it.
That defense from Anakin was ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I mean, like, he has so much experience against the check, but look at K-Wiz mixing him up.
Here we go. This is definitely going to go towards the wall. This is where K-Wiz has been letting huge amount of damage. Big unskilled damage here. Went for the mix. No punish there from Anakin, but great duck.
Yo.
No wall bounce, though.
The debug mix. And man, the pressure now. K-Wiz got to get away from here. The throw break just to swap position.
Really like that. Nice duck there from Anakin.
You get back over here. I got that new power push, no.
Go to the mid option.
Oh man.
Final
how's good vodka voice? Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Okay, this can go anyway.
Oh yeah, I can't break those, remember.
Gonna get the full combo run.
Can't break those, remember, guys.
Bam, bam. Okay,
God.
the wall. Nice step there.
Anakin actually like playing ragdoll with Warren.
Peacekeeper. Oh my gosh, I cannot call this. Look at this pressure from K-Wiz. Gets a counter hit.
The damage again. Look at it. Rage mode Anakin. Does he have a comeback available? K-Wiz to close it out.
I could have punished that, I think, maybe, but if I did 4-3 and it whiffed, he might have ducked, and I didn't want to do it.
Put him in a punish.
How's he alive?
I don't know.
Debug. It's gonna go
What's
down
gonna
the
happen? K-Wiz takes it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think you can believe he's won.
What an incredible set between the two of them, though.
I'm speechless. I am actually speechless on that one.
That was awesome. That was awesome, man. K-Wiz, you saw it.
All right, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So this is exactly what he did 2 rounds ago. Dick jab, full crouch down forward 1 debug. It was the exact same situation. I dashed in. It was the exact same situation. I got hit by it 2 rounds ago. Dick jab, full crouch low, debug.
What's gonna happen?
And I was very patient on it though. Like I think that's one thing that kind of set me apart from some of my games before. Like in this kind of situation, I would get desperate to close it out. I would get desperate to close it out, but I waited. I waited for a bit. Dick jab, down forward 1. Probably could have whiff punished that from there, but I was like, no, wait. Get in. I catch his backdash there with the rage drive, so he couldn't block, he couldn't low parry. And then we had it. And you know what? You know why I had this reaction? Because I was like, I knew if I lost this game, I was done. I knew if I lost this game, I cannot make top 8. Mathematically, it's impossible. It'd require too much nonsense to happen. And it's a weird feeling where it's like the rest of your tournament run hinges on you beating Anakin. That's crazy. The rest of your tournament run, the rest of your tournament life rests on you beating one of the best players in the world. NA's @1. Fucking Anakin. That's what it rests on. You have to be Anakin to do that. That is the wall in front of you. But I feel like the first day when I had lost, I was just so. I think I tweeted like my goal tomorrow is just win. 2-0, 2-1, don't care. That's just my goal tomorrow. Win. And I feel like when I have a goal set, mine is very simple. This is what happens, and we did it.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
think you can believe he's won.
What an incredible set between the two of them, though.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, I knew I had one. I need to win this. I need to beat this guy. Fuck it, let's do it. He was for president. Yeah, let's not go there. I would destroy the country. No, the thing is, that's just Anakin in general, though. I don't think Anakin was so extra salty or anything. Like, here's the thing: if he is salty and upset, he's allowed to be. Like, like, you know, people have emotions when they play this game, on this level for the money, whatever. Like, you're allowed to be emotional and shit. But like Anakin, just in general, whenever he wins or loses, he gets off fast, you know. Like Anakin gets off fast, you know. Like if he wins, it's a pop off, then he's gone. If he loses, no, shake hands, he's gone. He doesn't hang about in general. Like that wasn't. I don't think there was anything special in that. Should have tapped him on the shoulder. Someone should have. You Ducky should have ran on stage and given me a bally, man. You idiot. Do you think Jack favors Hwoarang? I think it's an interesting matchup. I think so. In the matchup, Jack can't step very well. So forward 4 is so good in this matchup. I just abuse it in this match because Jack can't step it. He has to hold it. I think that's why Anakin does down forward to keep out so much. He's trying to catch my forward 4. When I do, but Jack's backdash is actually pretty good in this. Like down 3-4 into sweep bang, Jack can actually backdash that. That's not something a lot of people actually know. Jack can backdash down 3-4 into sweep bang. I don't know what he does, back or down back or whatever, but he can backdash. He can backdash that. And also forward 2 is very good at shutting down Hwoarang stuff in general. But I think it's an even matchup because of what the other one can do to the other. I think forward 4 locks down Jack. He can't step strings and whatever, but forward 2 can shut them down. His backdash can be really good in the matchup. Like it's close to even, I think. I think Jack in general can get a lot of mileage out of whiffing. But against Hwoarang, you can't whiff. I said that why you cannot whiff against Hwoarang. Like I want to do down 4-2 to keep out against Hwoarang. You can't do that. Back 3 is gonna clap you. A 4-3 plus 4-4 is also really good in the matchup. I don't use it enough. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's if it's in anyone's favor, I'd say it's slightly in Hwoarang's favor. I think Hwoarang generally does well against the big bodies, but I think Jack has what he needs to win. I think that's how it is in any matchup in this game. The character has what they need to win, for the most part. But yeah, how was that game? And this is the thing. This was the run. This was the tournament of runbacks for Europe. That one, Horame, thanks for the follow. Chicken Maru beat Junior. Joker beat Chanel. I beat Anakin. Like, you know, if we had run backs to have, we got them back here. You know, Joker lost to Chanel Eva, beat him here. Chicken Mario lost to Junior at the 10v10. He beat him there. And then apparently, chat, this is something I heard. I didn't see. Oh yeah, Sephi Black beat Kaiser. I didn't get to see this game. Apparently, Kane and Trench played Cuddle twice. Like, apparently the games were bad. Like, apparently Kane beat her bad. Apparently, like, I didn't get to see them. People were just talking to me about it. They were like, bro, Kane just destroyed Cuddle Core. Like, just destroyed. And apparently, and they had to play again and lose. Apparently, Kane just like did it again. Just did it twice. Like, I was like, holy shit. Like, that was something I heard that caught me off guard. Like, what the hell? Like, twice? But, like, you know, the next NA versus EU 10v10. This is the man that told me. Afro, how you doing, man? Thank you for 13 months to 2 on the channel. Really appreciate it. EU took it over NA overall, the second World Tour. Yeah. I feel like the rivalry only gets better from here. Max says, I feel like the rivalry only gets better from here. Yeah, bro, Galanda's performance. Oh my god, Galanda. Bro, this was Galanda's story, man. This wasn't my story. This was Galanda's story, man. Whatever happened to me is minor. This was Galanda's story. This was Galanda's story, man. He did amazing. Like, shout outs to Galanda for real. What's up, Janvo?